Hi there, welcome to Elm Colors. I'm Erica. On today's weekend WIP, we're going to be working on a different picture in Daydreams than we did from last week. I have so many WIPs in here that I figured I probably should get started on those. So we're going to be doing another page in here. And it is somewhere. That one. It's this one. So, as you can see, I've got a good start on it, and I just haven't gone back to finish it. This one has been waiting for me to finish it for, I don't even know how long. I don't even know how long. Yeah, and like looking at it, I think the skin's pretty good. There's a couple of, like, I would probably do the hair differently. But everything else looks all right. But yeah, so we're going to do that. I'm going to take a sip of my tea here. And then I am going to, I think, zoom you in just a little. Well, we'll just leave it here for now. I've got a bunch of colors pulled for my greens. I'm going to do a few leaves, and then if I get tired of that, I've got some of my stuff to fill in my background a little bit. So yeah, so I had made notes of all the colors that I was supposed to use in this, thankfully, because there's no way otherwise I would have remembered, like absolutely no way. So yeah, I'm glad that that's still in here. I know that I do have a pink Crayola crayon Crayola pencil that I was using. That's that really light pink that's in here on some of these things, and I don't know what I've done with that one. So once I get to these buggies, I'm thinking that color is probably just going to be out. But I've used it in enough places, I think, that it won't look weird without it. Okay, let's just get started with these leaves. So I'm going to be working on these leaves here. I figured leaves and a little bit of background work would be easy enough for me to be able to think and talk at the same time. So we'll see how that goes. Oh, I like this leaf combination, so I'll share that with you guys too. I've got, let me do it in order here. I've got peacock green, Kelly green, lime peel, and pale sage. And that's what these leaves, all of these darker leaves, are a combination of. I'm sorry that I don't know what these other ones are at all. And then I also thought that on some of the leaves that I was going to add in some of this raspberry to the ends, but I haven't gotten to that part yet, so we'll see. We'll see how that goes. Oh, I need a backer page. Hold, please. Okay, that's going to be a little bit better. Plus, I had a Post-it note back behind there. That probably was not helping. I'm just trying to look back at the other leaves to figure out what I've done. I hope that's not too shiny for you guys, because the shine from the wax pencils is right back in my face, so it's kind of hard to see what I'm doing. So if you see my head in here, I apologize. So hello everybody. Happy Saturday, or happy weekend, or happy day if you're not watching this weekend. I hope you are all having a wonderful day. We get to go to a birthday party today, and super excited about that. It's for one of my beautiful nieces, and she just recently graduated high school, and now she gets to celebrate her birthday too. So we get to, this is the summer of my niece. I need things that go, I'm trying to see where I'm going to put like shadow colors and stuff on this. So if you look at it, anywhere where the line kind of dips that way is where I've put, and the same on the opposite side, but it, you know, when it dips in, I've kind of put the little shadow color there. I've had a crazy week. This Monday, my mom had surgery, hip replacement surgery, and she is doing wonderfully. However, she has those beautiful giant dogs that I was talking about, and they are a little too much for her to handle. So not only am I going over there and helping her, but I'm also taking care of all of her dogs now. And we don't have dogs at our house, and I love the pups, I really do, but they just are, they're just crazy. They really, really are crazy. And then on top of that, you know, I'm trying to take care of the family and all that stuff. It's just, it's, you know, I give so much credit to all the caregivers out there in the world who have enough, not only energy, but like mental fortitude to take care of other people and then go home and take care of their families. Like, it's a hard, hard job. So kudos to everyone out there who does that. Whether it's for a living, whether it's out of the kindness of your heart for a loved one. Yeah. It's been rough. I'm a little tired. I really, really debated just not doing this video today, but I didn't want to be completely absent, so I thought I'd pop on here. I do have, let's talk a little bit about the channel. I do have what am I trying to say? Maybe this wasn't the easiest page that I thought it was going to be. I have a color along. I posted the monthly color along. There it is. That's the word. And it is in Romantic Country using Prismacolors. These don't look the same. Those two don't look the same, but like this one looks the same as these up here. All right, well, we'll see how it goes. I'm just going to keep going. Let's try with this color first and see if that helps. Maybe that will help. Anyway, so I put my color along up of the one that you guys voted on. So it was Romantic Country 1, Prismacolor Pencils 1, and I did cheat a little bit and use a little bit of soft pastels in the background, but just a tiny bit. And if you don't have soft pastels, you could totally do the same effect with pencils or with, you know, excuse me, like distress inks or anything like that. I really enjoyed the first part of that page. The background turned out way cuter than I thought it would be when I had originally started, because I didn't really have a super clear plan on what I wanted to do. And once I started doing it, I was like, oh, okay, well that works and that works, and oh, it's actually turning out pretty cute. And then the second part, I enjoyed the second part as well. It's just a bunch of little details though. So, and I did not want to split it up into 2 videos. So the second video is a little bit longer than the first one, but it is, like I said, lots of little details. It'll be easy to like stop the video, restart it. So if you don't want to watch it all in one sitting, it's fine. But yeah, it was really fun. I was very pleased with how that turned out, and happy to have another one done in Romantic Country. I think I'm going to try to post the color along a little bit earlier this month or this next month, so that I'm not like rushing at the end of the month to try to get everything done, because it's been you know, like I said, I've had the personal stuff going on, and then I've got several things for the channel that I need to get finished, and it's just kind of all piling up, and I'm okay with it right now, but I do not want to get like, I was listening to, you know, Colorfully Optimistic talk about this as well. you know, I don't want to get burnt out. I really, really enjoy coloring, and I really, really enjoy making videos for all of you, and, you know, the interactions that I get with you guys. And I don't want to get burnt out. So next month, you know, I've got my plan for my videos, and I'm just going to stick to that and not go super crazy. But yeah, my color along, I will schedule the date for it to come out, and I will actually stick to that instead of trying to, yeah, wait till the last minute to get it in. That was a little silly. A little silly. I will have a haul video that is going to come out early August. I might have been, I think I was stress buying. I think that's what it was. Or maybe it was just, I was way more easily influenced this month than previous months, because I just kind of went, I bought a bunch again. So, yeah. I had a cart full at Amazon, and I just ended up just pressing buy. And I'm pretty pleased with most of them. There are a couple that I'm disappointed in. I might not even show you those. I don't know. What do you guys think about that? Do you like it when I show you a book that I don't necessarily love? Because I don't want to, you know, I don't, excuse me, I don't want to, like, come down on anybody who does like those kind of books, or who does like, you know, the book that I'm putting down. You know, I don't want to rain on anybody's parade, because coloring is all about what you enjoy and what's fun for you, and it might not be fun for me, and that's all right. Yeah, let me know in the comments what you guys think about that. If you like seeing, even though I might not love the book, if you still like seeing that in the haul. All right, it looks like it's blending in enough. Like, it looks like at least the colors are helping, so that it's still all one. It looks like it's a cohesive page. What else? Let's see. I've got, oh, I did ask a bunch of you whether, you know, how you liked to see the color alongs, and I've gotten very mixed reviews. It's about equal for like full color alongs, and other people saying, you know, don't speed it up, and other people saying, you know, it's nice when you just cut to whatever you've done. So I am still trying to figure all of that out. I personally enjoy when, you know, at first I was doing it all sped up, so that, like, not completely all sped up, but like you'd see a portion of it, and then, you know, I'd show you a portion of it and then speed up the rest of it so that you could see that part. I don't mind that so much, except when it's like a really boring thing to color. Like, if it's just like a background where you need to see all the details, like, I get that part. But like, if I'm just coloring these leaves over and over and over, and it's the same leaf, like, I don't feel like I need to see that when I'm watching a color along. Like, just show me a couple of leaves, how you're going to do it, and then cut to, you know, use the magic of editing and cut to it being done. But I don't know. I'll leave that open for discussion still. So if you guys have any other opinions or comments, you know, leave me one in the comments down below. I need to take another sip of tea. Wow. Oh, our family is notorious for doing that. We constantly switch letters. around in our words. So my mom one time tried to say nooks and crannies and said crooks and nannies instead, and we all just died laughing. So yeah, that happens often for us. I don't know what that is. That an indicator of some kind of something coming on? I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I can't really see what I'm doing, and it's really frustrating. This leaf is gonna be dark in the end. There we go. Oh, so let's see what else is going on. I've not really watched a whole lot of news. I did see that it's raining like crazy out in, like causing flash floods and stuff out in the West. And I know a couple people lost their lives, so I've been saying some prayers for those families. And the weather is just insane, isn't it? Like, it's just been crazy. The heat waves everywhere, and then yeah, I try not to watch the news as much as possible because I just get too caught up in it. I just get like really down and sad about it. And my mom, while I've been over there, she's just been watching the news. Like, that's all she watches. I'm just like, oh, come on. Yeah, and I also heard, about the new waves of coronavirus coming through different states and stuff, and I'm just waiting for it to get here, which we're vaccinated. My son is due to be vaccinated shortly, and our daughter, our youngest daughter, she's not old enough. So that is the only one that I'm really concerned about, though, now. Because if she gets sick at all, like, I don't feel, I feel like I would need to immediately get her tested because that variant is been hitting kids. They don't have, their symptoms aren't as severe typically, but they end up spreading it like crazy to anybody who might not be vaccinated, anybody who has been vaccinated even, and while the symptoms aren't as bad, it's still kind of dangerous for some people. Oh, okay, let's talk about happier things. No more news. Let's see. Oh, my coloring, we did a live buddy color last weekend on Corey's channel, and I had so much fun doing that. Really, really, really enjoyed it. We are not going to be doing a live to finish it. Corey and I have been finishing them on our own, and we plan on trying to record something where we do like a reveal of the pages together. And then I think, I don't want to speak for Corey, but I have been recording every time I've colored on it. So I'm going to do like a little speed color to show you how I finish up the page. And because there's not really any other like tutorial kind of thing that I need to show you guys. It'll just be like a, hey, look, this page is done and this is how I did it. I will be honest and say it's been a little bit of a struggle. I don't know why. I really like the page, and I don't know if it's because I'm just not in that mode. I don't know. I'm not even coloring it like Christmassy at all. So I don't know exactly what the hang up is, but it's not wanting to cooperate with me very well. But that being said, I'm almost finished. I just have a few like fun details to add in. Actually, I'll give you guys a little sneak peek. It's going to be really quick sneak peek. Ready? That was it. Yeah, so if you haven't watched that live, it was pretty fun time. You guys can see how we each color, and hear a little bit of fun chatter. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. And I was thinking about possibly doing a live once a month, because I can't commit to like weekly or, you know, multiple times a week. There's no way that I could do that, but maybe once a month I could pop on and do a live with all of you. I think that would be fun. Or, you know, jump in with other people on their lives. Like, I would love to do a live again with Corey. It was just a really fun time. But yeah, I think it would be a little fun addition to the channel. Getting all of that stuff, you know, all of my ideas and everything written down in my Creative Companion, which I absolutely adore. So, I did purchase, I've already pre-ordered the Sarah Renee Clark planner for next year. I have not had one of her planners before, so I'm excited for this one. I did watch her little video about it. She said the paper is a little bit better this year. I think she said that. Maybe that I'm just imagining that. But she, you know, you can't use like alcohol markers or anything, or like water medium might bleed through a little bit, but you know, pencils are definite, gel pens, all that kind of stuff. Those should be safe to use in there. But it's, you know, it's a coloring planner, just like the Creative Companion one is, and I will probably still get that one too if they release another one as well. I really have enjoyed using that one. So I'll probably have a couple coloring planners next year, and maybe I'll use the other, like this, I don't know. I don't know what I'm even going to do. I don't know why I'm speculating. I'm just excited to have those. I think they'll both be cool. I did order the artist version of the Big Book of Color charts. And I typically have my color charts with my pencils. However, I think that having that big book is going to be helpful in finding the exact color that I want, because sometimes I end up going through like 2 or 3 different sets of pencils before I'm like, yeah, that's the color that I need. So I think it's going to be good. It's going to be a nightmare and a half to to swatch everything out again. But, you know, I don't know. I think it'll be a really helpful tool in the long run. And I didn't want to purchase it when it was just printed on the Amazon paper. I just didn't feel like that paper would give me, I don't know. I don't always enjoy coloring on that, but since this is like an artist quality paper, I think this is going to be it's going to be fun to do. Let's see. All right, I'm not hating these. These are looking okay. But I don't know if you can tell. Like, I feel like I can see a difference in my coloring style already. So you can see these leaves. Here, I'm going to move it closer just so you can kind of see what I'm talking about. So these leaves down here are very, I don't know. So there's that one, and here's this one. And I'm hoping you can see a little bit of difference in the coloring style. I feel like I'm covering up more of the white space maybe in these leaves, and I didn't as much on those. I don't know. You could totally just ignore me if I'm not making any kind of sense, but I see a difference. Oh, I grabbed that raspberry, I think, because I was going to add, no, I've got it in a couple places. What was I going to do this raspberry? I had raspberry written down, but I have no idea why I have it written down. This is one of the pages where I went through and picked out the entire palette for everything before I started coloring. And, you know, I'm allowed to make additions and stuff, you know, if things aren't quite, sorry, I gotta turn my book. If things aren't quite working out with the colors that I picked out. But I've had these colors picked out, and then I had them actually sitting, they were just sitting in my pencil case, like in the center section for, I don't know, it felt like for like a couple months, and I finally just got tired of it. I was like, nope, I'm done. So I had to make sure that they were all written down. And this was before I had gotten like the full set of polys and the full set of Prismas. And so a lot of the times I would use colors from different sets and just kind of use those colors for, you know, to finish the page, that get the look that I wanted. So for this one, I had one Crayola pencil, and then I had several polys and several Prismas all working together. But I think in the end, I'm just gonna keep with my Prismas. Okay, I'm gonna do these other two leaves, and then I'm gonna go work on the background, I think, a little bit. It might have been the leaves that threw me off. Sometimes when I see that I have a whole bunch of stuff left to do that I haven't gotten out of the way yet, I get frustrated. Just like, nope. I have a tendency to try to do the parts that I am least excited about first, unless it's a portrait page. Then I always do the skin first. And that's just because, you know, I don't even know why. I don't know why. I think, well, maybe on this one I did the background first. That's a possibility. But yeah, I try to get the leaves out of the way. Because as much as I like coloring, when I have a whole page of leaves to do, I'm just like, I can't. This is not going to be fun. Unless I'm doing like every leaf different, or I don't know. I have a tendency to get a little bored after a little bit if it's just the same thing over and over, which is why I tend not to do like the mandalas too often. And I know you can change up the colors in those, but then, I don't know, I just feel like it needs to be the same all the way around. So then I don't do it because I don't want it to be the same. And I don't want to color the same all the way around. All right, one more little leaf. Let's get this guy done. This is not easy to get down in this crevice. Okay. I like that the lime peel in this color combo, because it just kind of warms up the coolness of the other colors. I do want to add in a little bit of, I'm going to have to come in here probably with my black to make some of the shadows a little bit darker. Oh, that looks pretty good. All right. Okay, those leaves are done. Let's do some background work. Now this one is, I'm just really going around, like you can see I've done a little bit here and I've done a little bit up here where I've added these colors in, and basically I'm just using the process red. Let's start over here because I'll show you over here. I'm just using the process red and I'm shading out a little bit into the pink that I've already put in the background with whatever medium that was. I don't know if this was just watercolors or I can't remember now. And then I'm doing a little bit of this dark purple right along the edges and then just barely out into that pink. And then at the darkest places, I'm putting in black. And then going back over that a little bit with that purple, just so it's a nice dark color. With the pink again. And then I'm blending it out into that color with white. So yeah, that's basically it. And I originally thought that the background I had done was going to be enough, but I wanted to add just a little bit more drama, I think, to this, just so it looks, I don't know, a little bit more dramatic. This is kind of a dramatic page, I think, especially with the colors that I've chosen for everything. I feel like, anyway. I mean, yeah, it's pinks and purples, but they're fancy pinks and purples. They're so fancy. Let's see, what else? What other kinds of tutorials would you guys like to see? I have done several recently, and while I'm not, you know, super great at all of them, I can show you the way that I would color it. You know, it's not necessarily like this is the exact way that you should color this. It's more of a, hey, here's how I've found that it works for me, and I'll share that with you, and maybe it'll work for you that way. Or you can use, you know, start with that technique and possibly switch it around so that it works even better for you. But I've done hair. Nope, I did not do hair. I've done snow and ice and water. I did crystals. I've done how I've used distress inks. And I think there was one more. Yeah, if I remember, I'll link, see if I can link some of these up in the corner for you guys. But I was trying to figure out what other kind of tutorials I could put out there. And if you guys have any suggestions, I know I have had some suggestions for like fur and fabric, which are two of the things that are my least favorite things to color. However, I have found some things that work for me that I could share. Yeah, so if you have any ideas or suggestions, let me know. Or if you'd just like to see, you know, more kind of color along type videos, let me know about that. I'll still be doing flip throughs of some of the books, you know, that I get in my hauls. I think I am not going to be doing as many like product reviews. Like I'll give you, because my product reviews weren't really like super in detail reviews. They were more like, hey, this is a product that I think is kind of cool, and this is, you know, this is how much it costs, and this is how I use it. Less of, you know, a lot of research, and I may have colored a little bit with it and showed you guys how I liked it and given you, you know, it's definitely more of a first impressions kind of kind of videos. But yeah, I mean, if I find something that I really, really love, I'll definitely share it, but I don't know. I felt bad because a couple of people have bought things on my suggestions, and it turned out that they didn't like it as much as they thought they would. And they didn't like it as much as me. And I typically, you know, the other thing is I typically don't have a lot of bad things to say about a product. Like even like Crayola pencils, you know, I know that they're hard to work with, and I know that they are not they're not very pigmented. They're not, you know, you can't layer them very well for, you know, lots of layers or anything. But sometimes I just want to use my Crayolas, and I don't mind doing a little bit of extra work. Like I did a whole page in Romantic Country with them. I think it was the third tail, and they worked like a dream. And it was a very soft page, very soft color palette, and it was perfect. So a lot of the times with, you know, when I have pencils that aren't necessarily my favorite to use, I will find somewhere where they excel and use them there. Yeah. But I also don't want to recommend something that someone thinks that they can just, you know, use all over the place. I don't know. I hope this is making sense. I really do. Let me try to, I'm going to try to blend this out just a little bit more right in here. Okay. All right, so you guys can kind of see how that's gonna go. I'm gonna add in more pink right in here too. I think it's gonna be a cool page when it's all done. So, okay, I'm gonna stop playing. Thank you guys so much for watching today. Thanks for listening to me yammer on, and I hope you enjoyed this. Until next time, I'll see you later. Bye.